Man, you suck it. You suck it. You suck it. Suck it, 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 suck it.
Come on, Sonny, what's up, y'all? We got Mike in the house, Eagle on the moon. I was gonna try to get you a clip, Mike, but I did not have time to do it. But maybe by the auction. We'll see. I got some shit I should be doing. But I'm up north, so I'm kind of minimal what I can do.
Summon your eagle powers.
What's up, Kevin Hawthorne? JK Pioneer. Hi, y'all. Welsh Coast Services in the house. Starting to creep in. Where is it at? There it is.
So look, I got the whole neighborhood smelling like motherfucking bacon. It's almost done.
It's almost done. Yep, got my Java. And check this out, man. Got this at a dispensary locally, made by a farmer. Love it. Awesome. All right, so got the little backdrop from the fridge today. All right, let's just go in and show you guys some of this stuff. Wait, how many people we got in here? You know, I might as well get it going. Huh. Refresh this. 10 people. That's good enough. Let's get it going. What's up, Hambo? All right, speaking of Hambo, I'll just show you guys some of the stuff. A lot of stuff was taken off the table this week, which is to be expected when I've got 9 people now. So, Hambone picked up the Tennessee Vols, the Peach Bowl. Also got this 2-ounce Grand Canyon. Some high relief going on this thing. Convex, concave, whatever. Let's see. Dooley. We picked up these 2 United States Coin Exchange 1982 bars. She got them before SGT grabbed one. And I'll tell you what, Hambone got that 2-ounce, I think, before somebody else as well. There was a lot of sorry somebody else got it. All right, what else we got? We got Pete Clark picked up. Man, he was quick. He grabbed this before Jet. He did it. Dos pesos. 45 restrike. He also picked up the Texas Sesquicentennial, or however the hell say that word. There was some interest in this one too. We got it before, I think, Stan, maybe? Well, Scotty Aquati, how you doing? I did my 4th news interview at the Citrus Connection bus terminal in Lakeland on Thursday. I'll be on WTSP Channel 10 News. This year is my 21st year working there. Nice, Kevin. Congrats, man. They don't do it like they used to. I mean, they would have given me a freaking gold watch or something back in the day. So out of focus? Ah, there we go. Oh, weird. Doesn't like the bottles, apparently. All right, and let's see. Pete Clark also picked up the 6, I guess, call or, loved Eagles that I found. So we got a 12, 2000, 98, 97, 93, and a 90. Switch that up. getting used to this new setup. Sad, I haven't left my table in forever. Ever. All right, SGT. He asked me, this never hit the auction. He just asked me to pick him up some 20 ounces of copper. He's going to pour. So I did that for him. Julie said I get a pretty good deal, better than she can get. And then he picked up this Hauser and Miller bar, and I think there was definitely some interest in this. I know Thule tried grabbing it. Somebody else might have also. He picked up the vintage OPM mushroom bar, super toned up. There's definitely some interest in this from other people as well. He's quick, man. He's super quick on the pre-vin. Although the second video he wasn't. The first one he was right. 1980, and that's the trademark. That's the trade unit on the back. And then he also picked up the Super Bowl 87 champ, Washington Redskins, and he grabbed that before Tony could get it. Tony was interested in that one. All right, what else? Chuck Stacks picked up the 1 gram IGR, or half gram. And then Tony, because of his highest status, he was able to snatch this before anybody even got to check it out. What's up, Mr. and Mrs. West Texas Stacker? Well, he asked me specifically to look for these. He's in the highest tier where I do personal shopping. So if you ask for something specific, I'll go try to find it. And then he got these 3 because I know he's a San Francisco guy. So I offered these up to him first. They're all different, actually. It's 89. I mean, this is the NFC, but that's the Super Bowl in 89, and then the 88 Super Bowl. And then pre-auction, he picked up the 2 Denvers. Yes, yeah. I stopped by a shop in Davidson called Little Town Coins. I've only been there once before. He's got a nice selection. He's not the cheapest, but he's fairly reasonable. So like all those sports ones, I think what he charged me 35 on, and then the generic was 33 at his shop. So not terrible, but not not like I normally get. So yeah, I bought every single sports one he had at 35. So and they all of them but one went pre-auction. So I wasn't necessarily expecting that to happen, but that's how it went. So the only other one I have left is this World Series Battle of the Bay Giants. It's serialized. It's pretty cool serial number if you ask me. 6556. So I think that's kind of cool. There's an amazing shape. So that is going to be in the auction. And I don't have any stands, man. I forgot so much stuff. Like I remembered everything like really critical, right? Like, but forgot to even bring one stand. So I might have to try to get creative, look around this, or see if I have something I can make into a stand. So, okay, you see the Denvers again? Yeah, sure. They are not available, but yeah, you can see them again for sure. The 89 looks to be in better shape than the 87. 87 just got some toning. I think they are in original packaging. From what I can tell, I couldn't open them. There's a little toning on that one too, I guess. One's got the stadium, one's just got there. What's up, Davey Olio? How you doing, man? All right. Yeah, what else do we got for the auction? I got another half grammer. Got IGR with a serial number on it. Or at least on the card. So that's the only gold I have available today. We'll see what Tuli has. I'm not really sure what she's gonna have. We've got this 5-ounce Silvertown poker chip, as people like to call them. They're stackers, but it's in the original packaging. You'd have to bust it out if you wanted to stack it, but I know a lot of people like these 1 ouncers, so I figured why not grab this, the 5. And then I do have a 2 ounce grizzly bear. What's up, Shift Kicker? Good to see you. Been a minute. So I can't really get in people's streams during the morning or the day now with the new job. Or, North American Wildlife Series, 2 ounce grizzly bear. And yeah, don't mind the finger, man. It's winter, it's dry when stuff cracks, man. I got the Oregon Moose Association. That Northwest Territorial Mitt on there. The vintage rounds. And then I have a 1982 Lee-Mark Liberty. What else we got? I do have. Oh, sorry to see that. I do have $10 in Mercs. So I'll separate those out into dollars and we'll do I don't know, auction bin. We'll see. But yeah, $10 worth there. And then I do have Happy Birthday 1977. The Madison Mint. Here's off of mine. Song. And then a couple more bars. We've got the 85 graduation from Silvertown. And I have this in the original blister pack. 87 graduation. Look at the toning. Man, this got like purples and stuff. You can't even really see it that well. Well, it's nice though, I think. And then we have the 2019 Year of the Pig. Nui. It's been handled, but it was in the generic, so I'm like, I might as well get it. It's a coin. Used to put it down more and not spread out. There we go. And then last but not least, what's up, CHS? This was not even in the pre-auction bin video because I specifically got this for Patty, but she did ask Julie and I a while back to try to find 1996 stuff. And that actually says like mom on it, I think. 11/8/96. I didn't even notice that when I bought it, to be honest with you. It's very hard to see it. I think you could get rid of it pretty easy if you wanted. But yeah, I don't know if she'll be interested. I might just put it up in the auction. Unless she emails me before the auction or something, I'll probably just throw it up in the auction and she can bid on it if she wants it. All right, so yeah, that's all I got, y'all. I don't have much, man. I got pilfered. They plundered me, man. Which is fine. It is what it is. But yeah, Julie's gonna be selling more than me, I'm sure, because that's all I got. And as far as the hot sauce goes, in case anybody's wondering, I only have like 3 bottles of this left. So I'm probably not. That's personal stock. That's called the Jalapeno Plus. It's jalapeno base with some super hots. And then it's not really hot. It's got really good flavor though. And then this, I only have 2 bottles of this left. And this is definitely deep stacked. This is the blazing blueberry, man. I made blueberry and super hots, and that thing will make your forehead sweat. I have to take a hat off when I start putting that on my food. It's off 420. So yeah, that's I don't know about that one. That one's definitely not going anywhere. Where is it?
That's my boy right there, son.
So, but these are just jalapeno, and I have those 6 that theoretically I'd be willing to sell. So I might give the first cracks to the higher members, if they're interested. And then if they're not or anything's still left available, maybe I do an auction or something on them. I don't know. We'll see. They got great flavor, but it's just jalapeno, so it's not super hot. But you could always, spice it up. You could add stuff to it. You thin it out. It's really thick. I didn't put much apple cider vinegar in that batch. It's pretty thick, so it comes out gloppy. So it's go great. So yeah, my thoughts was if somebody bought that, they could literally like dump it into a blender or something, add like more like apple cider vinegar or even water, whatever, a juice, like a fruit juice, anything you wanted to dilute it, make it thinner, you get more. And then you could even add some like hot peppers or spices as well if you wanted to spice it up. So you could actually make that stretch. Probably get 2 bottles out of that if you really got creative. So nice, Sonny. There you go. Tequila. Oh yeah, you can put liquor in it. Sure, if you wanted to. Yeah, well, why not, man? I mean, in my opinion, you're probably better off getting a bottle of tequila, dropping in a hot pepper that you've sliced up or whatever, right, and infusing that alcohol. Somebody told me they were at was it a bar? Or they did it, maybe they did it themselves. They took a bottle of tequila and they put a ghost pepper in it, and they said the ghost pepper literally like disappeared, as in it like completely faded away into the alcohol, which I don't know how that's possible, because I've seen jalapenos sitting in tequila and that doesn't happen. But I mean, ghost pepper is a lot thinner flesh than a jalapeno, so it's possible. I don't know. I'm going to try it actually. Me and my buddy just talked, convinced the owner. What's up, Cat? Convinced the owner of this restaurant where we hang out quite often. Because the food's amazing, the atmosphere is great, the people that work there are awesome, and the owner's cool as hell. And I think she's gonna buy a bottle of tequila. We're gonna tell her what kind we want, and then I'm gonna bring in like a pepper or 2, and we're gonna drop it in there. And she said she'd keep that bottle basically for the 2 of us. Whenever we want to do like a shot or use it in our margarita or something. So yeah, I'm stoked about that. The problem is this time of year, I don't know if I can get my hands on anything hotter than a habanero, in actual raw form, right? I can get powder and stuff, but I don't necessarily think I want to put the powder in the tequila. So we might just have to start with like a habanero, and then in the fall when I actually have some super hots, hopefully, or can get some super hots. Well, I'd probably get some super hots earlier than that. Then we'll step it up and do another batch. But that's all I got for you guys. I mean, it's only 8. There's nobody on until like 9:30. What's up, Siren? Good to see you. I mean, I don't know why I thought I could stretch this until, like Boss Bite and Eco on like 9:30. When I have like nothing, literally. I don't know why I thought I could do that. I definitely probably cannot pull this off. So, I mean, I could open it up. I could drop anybody want to come up? Let me grab the link. If anybody wants to come up and chat, we can always do that too. Because there's nothing going on. I mean, like I said, I could be doing stuff, productive stuff, but I can get to that later. There's only so much I can do here. I could work on some of my township stuff. I can do that this week too. So if anybody wants to pop up, feel free, man. I mean, I'm gonna bet you. No trolls allowed. The rest of you all good. It's snowing there? It was snowed here yesterday, man, when I came back from the restaurant last night. Like 7:30 or whatever. It was snowing. I've probably got about 1 inch, maybe 2 on the ground here. But nothing crazy. But I'm out in the middle of nowhere. So, well, I'm not quite the middle of nowhere, but yeah, I'm out. It's like a good 15 minutes to anywhere from where I'm at. Country road driving, that is. Yeah. It's hard to tell sometimes when you get out on the highways and main roads that you don't see really any snow on the ground. What's up, Stan? Good to see you. Dan got blanked out, got nothing pre-auction.
How dare you!
Yeah. What else can we do? We could we'll do this. Oh shit, I don't want to do that. If we do that, well, take a look at the charts. No, where am I? Oh, I should pin that, It's going to get buried. I'll do that in a second. All right, there we go. We're looking at the charts now. That's silver for you all. Those are some moving averages. Just kind of give you an idea where we're at sitting compared to the moving averages. Kind of right in there. Laying in between them. All right, what do I need to pin? I need a pin right here. Pin this thing. There you go. The link is pinned. Anybody wants to pop up. I know it's early, but you don't have to show your face. Like, I'm not showing my face. That's right. It did stand, just like Jet's bin got sniped by Pete Clark as well. Different one. I think it's just joint. I don't think there's an S on the end of that, Eagle. It's been so long since I've done this. I mean, I can look. I don't have Nightbot open, but oh, see, I just put the S in there. What was I doing? I think it's just. No, I don't know if I did that. Did I do that? Let me open up Nightbot. Not sure in this one. What? What's going on here? You go to the wrong thing? Wait, what? Oh, there we are. Oh, no, I don't think I have that one. Oh, they changed this up, huh? Oh, that's that. Let's see. Show all 100. I don't have 100. I got bomb. Lift. That's lift. Now I want to make it tricky. I remember I wanted to make it not as super easy to figure out because I used it. To reward chat, and I think it was what my 6-month party, which like turned into my like 500 sub party as well. It all basically blended together. Well, speaking of which, 13 away, 13. So we've been holding steady at 13 for days, which is good. Slow and steady that way, because otherwise, man, I've been 13 away before, and then I've lost like 9 subs over the course of like a week. So YouTube likes playing with you, you know. So I need to go back stream that. There we go. So we're gonna be there soon. I'm not stressing it. It's all good. I could care less, to be honest with you. All it's gonna do is make you guys have to watch an ad, right, or something before the stream, or do you have to do that anyways? I don't know. It's not gonna help me at all. Trust me. I'll probably make sure. I'll probably talk to Great Scott and figure out how to turn all that off, so at least it doesn't pop up during the stream. That's like the worst thing, right? You're in an auction, you're about to bid on something or snipe something, and an ad pops up. Like, oh my god! Like any auction that has ads during the auction, that you should not hang out that. You know, in my opinion, but that's just terrible. You know, because that could literally happen to you. What's up, Seth? Good to see you. All right, 420, fair enough. Maybe I'll be, since I haven't had 90 in so long, I might just do a bin. Of them. That seems to be the most fair to let people to spread it out, because otherwise somebody might. I did not get them for melt, y'all. I did not get them for melt like I usually do. I'll tell you right now, I paid $23 face, because I got them up here. I don't get the same deals up here, but I did find a shop not too far from here. He's actually a jewelry shop, but I talked to him on the phone, and it sounds like he orders bullion. He buys it over the counter. It's not in Traverse, so it doesn't have the population that Traverse does, or the money. So I don't know how much stuff he has on a regular basis, but he sounds fair. He said usually he's fine with making 50 cents like per ounce. So he sounds like fairly reasonable. So I'm gonna check him out. That might be a good resource for me and for y'all as well. But I know Mark's willing to mail me stuff as well. He's still holding that 20-ounce Scottsdale Kit Kat bar for me. And I'm probably going to auction that off because I already have one and I'm not in a position to really be keeping a lot of stuff right now. So, well, yeah, since a lot of you are interested in the mercs, I think that's definitely the way to go. We'll definitely get them out for y'all. Still gonna have to probably be quick on the bin though, because there's only 10 available. And if I do a limit 1, then that means 10 people. If I limit 2, that's only 5. I'll probably do a 1. I'll probably just do limit 1, just in case there's a lot of people interested. But we'll see how it goes.
Hey, take it easy.
All right, shit. Nobody wants to pop up. It is early, man. For most. BU Kennedys. Who's got BU Kennedys? I have some. Actually, I have. It's like what did I get from SGT? Were they proof Kennedys or BU? Shit, I don't remember. I have to pull those out and look at those again. I'm not selling them. I've been hanging on to them since I got them from him. He got a hell of a deal on those, man. He sent me a text and asked me if I wanted some from his local coin shop. I was like, fuck yeah, there's some of those in my wallet. Oh, and that court thing is getting stupid. I probably shouldn't even talk about it because now there's a civil case against me, my former employer, and the city as well, which is, I can't even believe that. Like, I don't understand. Civil for what? Like, what kind of damages is this guy claiming? Like, this is insane. This whole thing is getting stupid. But I don't think it's going to go anywhere. Well, I mean, it's going to go somewhere, but I can't, man, it's insane. Like, there's no evidence of anything. So I don't even understand how it got this far. It's crazy. Oh, you did, Stan? Yeah, I don't know. I've never made it over there. I'm not a big YouTube's like, it was a stretch for me to even do what I do on YouTube or even hang out on YouTube as much as I do. What's up, Mr. Gold Canyon Ducci? Jacko. Oh shit, man. You're killing me. You're freaking killing me.
Who the hell are you?
You know. You all know exactly who I am. Say my name. Now. Say my name.
Oh man, I actually thought that was Jeff for a second. That's actually Mr. Gold Panty Ducci Taco. I love the name though, man. Appreciate you popping in, man. Amsterdam, how's Amsterdam treating you right now? What's the weather like over there? Actually, I got the weather tool. You can actually drop it. I don't know. You have to put something in though. Like I can do like Runaway Bay in Jamaica. It usually pops up. There you go. It's got to drop in a city or something where you live near, or somewhere where you live. You don't have to disclose the actual city. Zip code works in the U.S. as well in that weather. So look at that. Jamaica's making me crazy. That's some nice weather, man. Yeah, I haven't made a dance jam. I don't know if I ever will. I'm not a big fan of travel these days. I hate the airlines. I mean, if I flew private, sure. But how expensive would that flight be? Holy shit. Maybe if my Bitcoin ever gets insane, like really insane. $60 degrees, Eagle. Where the hell is that at? That's fairly it's definitely temperate. I like that. That's good weather. What's up, Dave? Dave Richardson.
Hey, man, open up!
Who is it?
It's Dave, man, open up!
Dave?
Dave, yeah!
Dave's not here.
Actually, they gotta put the exclamation point first on that, JK. Oh, you're a chef? Right on. My niece is currently in culinary school at Schoolcraft College in Livonia, Michigan, which is one of actually the best culinary schools in the United States, at least. Which is interesting. It's a junior college, you know. It's just that's just their specialty. I actually went there for a couple of years when I was of that age. Because it was cheaper, man. I did 2 years in JC and then went to university because it was a whole lot cheaper. So much cheaper. I think back then, man, I think it was like $1,500 a year or a semester. I think a year. I think state was $5K a semester. $5K. What is it now? Like fucking $40K a semester? It's probably higher than that. I don't even know. I know what to chit chat with. Where's Tui? She up? She hasn't been in here. I'm gonna grab some coffee. Let me play something for you guys while I'm getting the coffee, so it's at least something's going on in the background. What's something I haven't played in quite a while? I don't know. We'll just do this for y'all that missed the intro.
Suck it. Suck it. Well, you can suck it.
You suck it.
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 Suck it. Suck it. All the way.
Suck it. Suck it. Suck it.
You can suck it all day long.
Suck it. 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 Suck it.
Tell him to suck it.
That's right. Suck it. All right. What y'all got going on today? Other than you guys just gonna hang out on YouTube today? Are you gonna like do something else and also watch YouTube, or are you just gonna shut off the phone and computer and do something else for a while? I'm curious. I fell asleep watching the football game last night. So it's going to be Ohio State. Oh, there's basketball on? Okay, that's probably true. Is that you're talking college CHS or is that pro? College, eh? I don't even know about NBA. I know some colleges on just because I'll open up my what's up, James Coins. I'll open up my ESPN app just to kind of look at scores sometimes because I don't watch anything really, and I'll see my Sparties scheduled to play basketball. So I'll tune in if I ever have a chance. Oh, high school. Oh, okay. Right on. I'll tune in when I have a chance, but usually I don't because not a good time, or sometimes I can't even get the channel because I'm very limited on my ability to watch certain things because I don't have cable. I have a couple streaming apps because they're free from my Verizon phone service, and I have Amazon. I have Prime just because I've had that for a while. I need to get rid of it though. There's no point in having that anymore.
I love
And then I hit that by accident, but that's cool. Actually, I can get on my, I can get access to Xfinity, but I do it very rarely, just for maybe a couple shows. In about an hour, Stan's gonna be live on Whatnot. Okay, you got some silver, some type coins, world coins, notes, random stuff. All right, right on. I don't know. I'd have to download an app probably to go watch that, huh? Yeah, I'll consider it. Maybe. We'll see. See what I got to do. I definitely have to eat. I haven't had anything to eat yet. I definitely got some bacon. We got like 8 pounds of bacon in the freezer. So, well, 7 in the freezer, 1 in the fridge. And I got some eggs. Oh, and speaking of eggs, I actually got to get out to my car because I forgot. There's a dozen eggs sitting in the back of my car. It should be all right. It's in the car, inside the garage. Yeah. They probably only got down to the 20 last night. Yeah, it should be fine. Oh, Eagle, you're over by California then, huh? Dude, that fire is ridiculous. So yeah, I'm gonna share something out. Let me do that. Oh. If you guys don't know. Yeah, that fire is nuts, man. I've been keeping an eye on it through my one channel. Let's do this. I'll drop a link to a channel you guys might want to check out sometime, man. Oh wait, what? No, that's not what we want to do. Why did you do that? That's already pinned. Oh, so wait, what? That's so weird. Why did we do that? Huh, okay, try it again. Copy. Come on, work for me here. There we go. Yeah, check that channel out if you're ever interested in like basically mostly weather, space weather, precipitation, temperature. They'll even talk comets and stuff like that. Volcanoes, they'll tell you what's going on with volcanoes, earthquakes. He also dips into some of the news, like the forest fires they'll cover and stuff. Sometimes some political stuff, but no, he's on for usually about 15. Like I don't watch his lives. I usually just pop on after the fact. Like in the morning, I'll watch a show from the previous night. Although it's better to watch it at night because he's telling you what's happening that day with auroras and stuff. So, yeah, I usually put him on times too because he kind of talks, deliberately slow, which makes sense. He's trying to get his point across and make sure people can understand him, right? So he's not talking fast. I usually put on 2 times speed, so it's like 15-minute video or whatever in the morning. I'll watch him 8 minutes or whatever. So very informative. Good show, man. The guy's smart as hell too. So. And he's, living sustainably off-gridding Colorado, basically. So, cool channel. He does other stuff too, like he'll show you his garden and, his greenhouses, and he'll teach you some stuff on how to build certain things. Really good show. Her channel. All right. What am I doing? I got a half an hour, man. I can't ramble for a half an hour. Oh, Dagger's on? Who else is on right now? That's it. That's all I see. 3 people in there watching Dagger. Oh, he's on that Great Cycle Challenge thing. I don't know if you guys have seen his channel, but he mounted that camera in such a bad location the one time I popped in there to check it out. Like down in between his legs, pointing up at his face, and so it's like he's like the whole crotch shot and stuff was just like, dude, you gotta move that camera, man. It was terrible. Mad's on. What do you mean, Mad? I didn't see Mad on. What, Keevan? Oh, you put it on 2 times. I bet that's what. Well, it could be fast forwarding, Stan. Who knows, right? Because I don't know. You technically got the link before Pete. It just depends. Like, I mean, I sent it to you first. I just don't, it all comes down to carriers and all that stuff as far as how fast you get stuff. What's that? Speaking of Pete Clark, what's up, Pete Clark? Good to see you. But yeah, I don't know. I know SVT super fast usually. I don't know how he pulls that off. But like he grabbed that stuff before Thule, like quick. I even was in Auction Palooza and they were just ending. Jet and Thule were in there, and I literally told, I put in there, just sent you a text, just because I know Jet. I don't think he sees his phone all the time. So I just gave him a little nudge. But yeah, even then, nope, still SGT. What's up, chilling and culling adventures with Dan B? How you doing, Dan? Well, it's definitely interesting. It's I literally that was weird too, because I don't like dropping it that late in the evening either. I kind of had to, right, because of the situation that I bought them on Friday, and then I was doing stuff. I couldn't get back to make a video until that time. So it was 8 p.m., but I had to get it out in order to, give you guys time before, the preview and stuff. So yeah, I was exhausted, but I had to stay up for at least an hour, right? Because the text messages start coming in like crazy. I'm running around, I'll go sit down, I'll be doing something, a text will come in and say, bin this, I'll be like, yep, got it, and then I'll have to run over, I'll move it just to make sure I remember, put it in a pile for each of you. It's hilarious. It is hilarious. So, but yeah, next, I'll just tell you guys this. So because that whole court crap, a week from Monday is MLK Day. So my office is closed anyways. I won't be working that day. So I'm going to go down next weekend. So I'll be able to hit up my local shops down there. John's, I think, still closed because the whole back surgery he's doing. Or wait, knee surgery? Is it knee or back? I can't remember. The treasurer I worked with just had his knee surgery, so now I'm confused on which one John did. But whatever. I thought it was back, but maybe knee. What's up, Tuli? The link is dropped. It is pinned. If you want to pop up, feel free. I basically offered it to anybody, and nobody's taking me up on the offer. We got a half an hour roughly before tea and Frosty, so we can just kick it for a half an hour, or I can end it. But yeah, so next weekend I should have back to the usual prices and inventory. Hopefully, I mean, I don't know what Mark's gonna have, right? But and John's closed. I'll probably run down to Ohio and check out Nick. I haven't been down to see Nick in a while, so. You only check your email. It was just easier for me to drop it in chat and then pin it, so. I actually kind of like this song. Drumming on me. So it looks like I just got grandfathered into this restaurant's mug club thing. They're switching up how they do things. They give you a number and you put it on the bottom of your mug, but apparently now they're thinking about, because they have so many damn mugs on the wall, they're thinking about just doing no numbers, and they give you a little card that you bring in, and then it shows you're part of the club, and you just get one of the no numbered mugs. I'm kind of glad I got grandfathered in. I got my own personal mug now, so I think I'm the last one that got it. It pays to be sociable and meet the owner and talk to him. I mean, we bonded because she's got a 5-acre farm, and I told her, I'm I'm more than willing to come out and volunteer some of my time on your farm. You do that for specific reasons, because she might let me drop some pepper plants on her farm this year, because I might need a place. I might need some soil somewhere, because I don't know if I'm going to own any soil up here in time for planting. At least not spring planting. Maybe summer or fall gardening for hopefully fall gardening for shit. If I don't have a fall garden, that means I'm still renting for like a year. Oh, that would be horrible. But you do have the option of container gardening. And just depending upon where I end up renting, if that's the case, because I can only be here until the end of April, man. Shit gets expensive up here. She ain't gonna let me. You're gonna let me stay up here for basically free. It's not free, but after her cost, it's not making much. Plant for the bartender. Nice. Yeah, I need to get my stuff up here ASAP. Like, I need to get shelving up here. I need to get my grow lights up here. I need to get my soil up here. I need to get my seeds up here. Because I literally need to start seeds soon. But that's the thing, is like, it's like I just gonna have to get all my different size pots, because I'm gonna have to keep up potting, and I'm probably gonna have to keep them inside until, because it's gonna be you can't plant in the ground up here until almost June. The season's a lot shorter up here, man. You lose at least like 2 to 4 weeks at least. Well, that's the exactly, JK. I don't know what I'm gonna do there, because I know I can't put those on the farm, the owner's farm of the restaurant. That's definitely not happening, right? Like I can gauge that without even asking, right? There's just certain things you can just tell. That I don't know. I might have to go a year without them. Shit. Well, that might come down to me trying to find somebody like-minded that has some vacant land somewhere that's not too far from me. And see, that's the kind of plant I don't have to attend to, right? Like pepper plant, you got to attend to because you got to pull off like the flowers early stage, so that the plant has puts energy into vegetation. And so the last thing you want is a small plant with a big pepper on it. You've stunted that plant for the entire season. So I don't know, Mike, what did you miss? What's up, Patty? Did you miss it all? Patty says, did I miss it all? There wasn't much, Patty. You can rewatch like the first, I don't know, what is it? Like the first 10 minutes of the video. Basically, I showed everything. Recap. Yeah. So these are the items that'll be available. Oh, sorry. I got interesting. I have to move around over here. So these will be available in the auction. You got the World Series Battle of the Bay. That's San Francisco Giants in '89, serialized 6556. I think it's a cool serial number. That one's going to start at 35. That's what I paid. I do have a 1/2 gram IGR gold bar. I don't have a lot, so Thule's going to be selling way more stuff than me probably. Or it's going to be a short auction. We'll see how it goes. And I got the 5-ounce Silvertown stacker. Also, people call it the poker chips. It kind of looks like one, but it is made to stack. It is in the original satchel or blister pack or whatever you want to call it. So this is in great shape. That's going to start. Oh, sorry. The gold's going to start at 46. This is going to start at 160. I do have $10 in Mercs. I'm going to bust these out or divide them up into, and trust me, they've been searched, y'all. You're not finding anything killer in there. I know for a fact the shop I bought them at searched them. So I'll bust them out into $1 face each, and I'll probably do a bin on those. I don't know what I'm going to bin them at. I paid 23, so maybe like 24, 23.50. I don't know. I'll figure it out. And there'll probably be a limit of one offered to 10 people. And then we've got the Grizzly Bear 2-ounce North American Wildlife Series. I don't know. I know some people like 2 ounces, and I don't think I'd seen that one before, so if pick it up. You also got the Oregon Moose Association. That's from Northwest Territorial Mint. So vintage piece. They do not exist anymore. I mean, it reminds me of the like late 70s, early 80s, but I don't know that for a fact. Let me see. I'm 33 on the Moose. I'm pretty sure it's 66 on the Grizzly Bear. I gotta double check that, but I'm almost positive. And then this will be 33 as well. Starting bids. Your 1982 A-Mark Bell. And then I have, these were 33 as well. I just picked these up the other day up here yesterday. Was it? Yeah, yesterday. Happy birthday 1977 from Madison Mint. That's why I like having my blanket, or I guess it's a blanket, whatever. Often that. Let's see if I can find something up here. 1985 graduation bar from Silvertown. And then we have the graduation in the original blister pack, 1987. From Silvertown with some really cool toning, I think. It's got some like purplish blues. It's nice. What drew me to it was just the toning. And then you got the 2019 Year of the Pig. It is a coin from Newey. So since it was sitting there in the generic tin or pile or whatever, I figured I'd pick it up. So yeah, 33 start on those. And also the here you go, Patty. I don't know if you're still looking, but I specifically picked it up because you had mentioned 1996. It is engraved. It's very faint, but it looks like it says Mom. 11/8/1996. I think that says Mom. I mean, I don't know. Looks like it. It's very faint. I didn't even notice it when I bought it, so you could probably get rid of it pretty easy if you really wanted to. But yeah, it's if you're interested, Patty got it specifically because you were interested. So it'll be up. We'll start her off at 33 on that. So. Just to be fair, I'll put it in the auction, but now everybody knows you're interested, and because your son's birthday year, so they might just let you have it. You never know. You never know. Yeah, I didn't know if you were still looking, because I know it was quite a while that you asked Julie and I that, and I know Julie got you a few things. So, right on. That's it though. Oh, and as far as the hot sauce, these two are private. This is keeping in my own stash. This is a jalapeno plus, and this is like I call it blazing blueberries. Blueberries are much super hot, but I do have the 6 jalapenos. I think we're gonna offer those up to my highest tier members first on like a bin price, and then if there's any remaining, maybe they'll hit the auction like next week or the week after or something. We'll just be sitting in my refrigerator here. I literally, man, the people up here in Traverse City that have bought some want more, and I'm just like, besides for the jalapeno, I can't oblige. I cannot oblige. I literally only sold it. I gave away a couple bottles to some friends I met up here, and I sold, I think, like 3 bottles. I just didn't have much this year, so otherwise, you guys know me. I would have put them up for the community, because I know there's definitely a few people in the community that have bought my hot sauce last year and really enjoyed it. Hybrid hot sauce? What do you mean by hybrid hot sauce? You have to elaborate on that there, Pete Clark. What does that mean exactly? We still got 15 minutes if anyone wants to pop up and chat. I guess I could have, when Pete said that, I could have done something like
You talking to me? You talking to me? You talking to me? Well, then who the hell else are you talking? You talking to me? Well, I'm the only one here. Who the fuck do you think you're talking to?
Oh, interesting. So, okay. I mean, I wouldn't be able to sell that then. I would have to give it away. And it couldn't leave the state line. I'll tell you that. I ain't messing around with that crap. No need no trouble there, man. But yeah, well, one of my friends up here said she used to live in Washington State, and when she was out there, she like went to a class, or I don't know how she learned it. Something about like wait, wow, what is that? This man, I don't even know what she was talking about, but it's a way to, I don't know, I have to look it up. But she knows how to do it, and then you can make butter or whatever. So it's probably making it in oil or something. I don't know exactly what she's talking about. But what's up, Mama T Coins? But no, trust me, I made green butter way back in the day. Oh, personal use? Yeah, that's a good idea. I should. You're right. And I can give it away. That's not illegal in Michigan. Just can't sell it. It's not licensed. So now, if I had my medical card and was a caregiver, then yeah, I could sell it legally to those people. That's how the law works. Yeah. And then technically, I could sell to a dispensary, but I think there's a lot of like BS. I think you have to pay a bunch of money to be licensed, probably to be able to do that and stuff. So, and I think nowadays it's just the big companies, all the little guys, like everybody I know that used to grow and sell dispensaries can't do it anymore. They basically been cut out. I don't know if it's legislation or just fees and stuff, but yeah, they basically been cut out here in Michigan now. It's just the big dogs that grow. So, like the ones that own the dispensaries, basically. Oh, what do you mean? Oh, I mean, trust me, yeah. I mean, I used to have a tub of that green butter back in the day. I just, like, I could have made it this year. I just didn't, like, with all the trimmings. I don't have time. I don't have time to keep any of that and do that. So I'm not, this, man, one-man show, it's 3 times a year. And then you add in the job. Like, if I didn't have a job, then yeah, it's plenty of time. There's so much to do, man. That's why my friend, she's like, I don't think I'll ever buy a house or a property. I'm like, what? Why? What? And she's like, I don't want to have to take care of it. And I have no one to leave it to. And I'm like, well, I get both of those facts, but you can pay somebody to take care of it. And you can do like a reverse mortgage or sell it before you pass away, use the money for whatever. I mean, because I got nobody to leave my stuff to except for like nieces and nephews. But, so yeah, it's interesting. Her take on that was very, very strange. Although she's a city girl, I think, by heart, because she lives downtown in an apartment, rents an apartment, right? Like right by her studio where she's a fitness instructor. So yeah, she basically walks everywhere. What's up, Steve Point? Were you out of here, Tilly? Oh yeah, she's got like 12 minutes until tea, so she's probably running over there to go mod. I'll be dropping some links here in about 12. I can't believe I've been running this long. Like, how did I pull this off? Like, I'm just talking nonsense now. Nobody's even come up. Get a trust. Well, what do you mean? Well, obviously you can do that, but what her point is, where does her stuff go? She doesn't have kids. Apparently she doesn't have any niece or nephews that she cares enough about. If she has any, I didn't even ask her, to be honest with you. I think she has a few siblings, but I think they're like steps. No, I think so. I think her mom married her dad. I don't know. I don't know the whole situation. I've only known her for like a month or two, man. Only hung out with her like 4 times. I think it's hard to know everything about somebody that quickly. But no. So yeah, I don't know the whole situation, but no, I get where she's coming from. Like, I personally leave my stuff to my nieces and nephews. I have a good enough relationship with them. I see them all, my siblings and all, and I all get along. My parents are still married, so that's what I would do with my stuff. But I get where she's coming from. If you got nobody like to give your stuff to, then like, you can't take it when you die. It's what everybody says about their stack, right? Which my stack personally, it's like, hopefully I never need it. But if I do, it's for retirement, right? I'll cash it in, live off of it or something. Or, hopefully I can keep it. My nieces and nephews, So, yeah, it's the plan, right? But You know, I don't know if they need it necessarily. Like my brother, he's got a decent amount of money, and he's got 2 kids, right? So they're probably fine. And then my other sister's got 1 kid, so he's getting everything from that family, so he's probably fine, right? And then my other sister's got 2, and now she's got an ex-husband and a new husband, so it's like the kids, you know, kids are the ones getting it from 2 different families, although their dad's remarried as well, so it's split in half, I guess. So, like, what I'm saying is, like, they, you know, don't necessarily need it. So, but if I need to consume it for my own benefit, then that's what I'm going to do. Oh, that's interesting, Steve. But what happens if the coin crew isn't around? Because they're not that young. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not that old either. I know the age of, I know Keith's older than Angel, and I know how old Angel is. I'm not exactly sure on the age of Keith. I know that it's probably going to be around for a while, but you never know, man. I mean, anything can happen at any time. But no, that's smart. That's smart. Like, Mark's fairly young, so I could probably set something up like that. But who's to say he's in business or even still in the state? Like, you can even find the guy, you know? I guess there could be issues there. I've told all my nieces and nephews anything that I've given them, precious metals wise, if they want to sell it, they got to offer it to me first. At least that way I can tell them what it's worth, more or less. So. Oh, yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah, but you never know what I'm saying. Like, that's a couple too, so they theoretically, I mean, knock on wood. I mean, I'm just saying, like, accidents happen and stuff, right? A lot of times couples are together when accidents happen. So. Well, that's the craziest thing I think about with the crypto is I'm just gonna have to get out of it at some point, because like, how do you leave that? Because you need the private keys and everything, and who you're gonna trust with the private keys to give to your, you know, whoever's inheriting that. That's the little issue with that. I can see. I was thinking about that. I'm like, how do I do that? Like, you know, because you could put it inside your safe and then trust your safe like a key or your combination to like one person, but like, how do you? There's so many tricky things with that. I don't think that's necessarily true, Steve, to be honest with you. But I mean, to each his own. I mean, so when I think about crypto, is I think it's just like the .com bubble. Like, there's reasons a lot of those coins exist. They have functionality, utility. They solve problems, right? Like, banks can transact with each other in seconds, right? There's a lot of good things with open ledger, so you can see, you know, like, think if the government had to spend all their money using the blockchain open ledger, you would see where everything's going. It would be full transparency. You wouldn't be able to launder money. So in my opinion, there's utility for some of the coins, but there's a lot of bullshit coins out there. Yeah, USD is definitely not these games, for sure. So I'm only in it because I think I can make a little money off of it, and I trust it more than I trust the stock market, you know, personally. So I just gotta be smart about it. But I didn't put any money into that I wasn't afraid of losing, you know. And theoretically, if I wanted to like pull out some Bitcoin right now, I'd be free rolling. I'm just waiting. A little bit. I'm gonna pull out a little bit, and we'll probably win. Hopefully, if I see it hit like 120, I might pull out a little. I mean, I know they're gonna try to hit me with capital gains. I don't know if they can do that because I've had it over the year. But I know they're gonna tax me, obviously, or try to, because there's no way to really pull it out without going through like a centralized exchange. Really, I mean, you can do a bunch of decentralized exchange, like move it into like a private coin like Monero, and then try to sell that through a decentralized exchange, accepting like Zelle And I, you know, but it takes some time, and I just don't feel like dealing with it. So I'll probably just take it through fucking Coinbase and take the hit. But well, yeah, what you mean? But like I said, you can, you know, there's other ways around that. You just got to be savvy and have the time and, you know, and knowledge to be able to do all that. So. Well, we got 5 minutes, so we're almost there. Can't believe I ran this long.
We have no evidence at this time that the reported drone sightings pose a national security or a public safety threat, or have.
So Social Security definitely is bullshit. If anybody even knows, I mean, most people here are old enough, they probably know, but you know, that started off as a voluntary, basically 401k, basically, is what that was. And then all of a sudden it wasn't voluntary anymore. And yeah, I'm never going to see $1 from that shit. You know, give me back my goddamn money I've been paying into, you know, but yeah, I ain't going to see that. That's why that's why I like my gigs up here is both of them. The one is a very small, but there is a pension, very small. But you got to realize only working contracted 5 hours a week, so it should be small. The other one I need to be full time, but once I get that, it's a decent pension. So, although technically that could disappear at some point, but if they ever did that, I theoretically could sue. Whether you win or not, it's a different story. But, so. No, I know, Steve. No, but theoretically, I mean, well, not theoretically, technically, from my understanding, if you really look into tax law, only 1% of Americans actually have to pay taxes. Everybody else is just voluntarily paying taxes. And the people that have to pay are people employed by the government, which is now me. Before that, I was technically working for a contractor. I don't think I would have had to. And I think people that live abroad that make income from the U.S., I believe those are the only groups that actually have to pay taxes, federal taxes, income taxes. So everybody else, you're just filling out a W-2 and just voluntarily submitting to paying taxes is what my knowledge of it is. I know people that literally fill out W-2s, write exempt on it, that never paid taxes in like 20 years. Even got letter from the IRS saying, you know, you can't do this, and ignored it, and nothing's ever happened to them. So, I mean, I don't know, man. I think you just have to understand it and be able to present that case if it ever came up, you know. So you got to do your due diligence, learn a lot, or have a really good, you know, CPA or tax attorney, you know, that knows this shit. I couldn't write exempt on my previous employer W-2 because, you know, it's good friends of my dad, and I knew they would freak out, right? Like they'd be so afraid of their potential issue with not paying their side of things, you know? And I was like, yeah, well, I'm not going to do that here. I only got 2 minutes, or a minute. I can get over here on YouTube, get some links ready. No, it's not showing me the ones upcoming yet. I'll have to wait till they go live, I think. I hate this computer for doing that. I know it's not the computer, it's probably a setting that I can change on here, but I don't know how to do it. We'll wait another minute. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't tell me upcoming. What's this manage button? Yeah, it literally did. Oh, it's thinking. Oh, I don't want to. No, I don't want to do that. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks.
Come on, son. Ah! You tricked me! Oh, come on, son. You tricked me! You, come on, son. Come on. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, son. Come on, son. Come on, son. Come on, son. Come on, son.
Who the hell is that lover?
Come on, son. Come on.
I'm out of here with that mold. What are you doing? What? Yeah. Okay. What kind of math page? He just pulled up over there. Well, Eagle, they're not giving foreign aid. They're saying they are. That's just a way for them to fucking launder money, man. I mean, in my humble opinion. I mean, I don't know the truth, but come on. The Ukraine crap is just laundering money. It's all they ever do is launder money. How do you think all those fucking politicians come into office like with basically no money, no crazy money, and leave fucking billionaires? I mean, come on. They know exactly. Everybody knows what's going on. Just nobody's fucking gonna do anything about it. That's the goddamn fucking problem. Nobody does shit. And y'all, everybody thinks like the other fucking side's gonna fix shit. No, dude, they're all in cahoots, man. All in cahoots, in my opinion. All right, T has gone live, so there's T's link. Let's see when Frosty goes live. I'll grab his link. He is not live yet, though. He's late. That's unusual. Does he usually start late? Yeah, it seems to me like he would be a guy that's on time. Puts a lot of effort into his videos and stuff. Oh, yeah, exactly, man. No, there's definitely only one party. The whole two-party system is a fucking illusion, man. Total illusion. Complete illusion. In my opinion. That's why I call it the selection. You don't even, I mean, you're supposed to, technically, every single person is supposed to just vote for whoever in the country, right, with the proper age and all that, wants to be president. Like, I could literally vote for Pedro. Like, literally, I could vote for Pedro. That's how it's supposed to be. That's the only way it was supposed to be done. And then the Electoral College would tally up all the fucking votes, and whoever had the highest popular vote, they would go to that person and say, hey, the people would like you to be president. You know? I mean, obviously, each state had a certain amount of electoral votes for a certain person, and then they determined who had the most electoral votes, and they'd go to that person and ask them if they want to be president. If they declined, they'd go to the next one in line, and so on and so forth. That's why they literally went to George Washington and asked him if he wanted to be fucking president. He originally he did want to, but he said yes, supposedly. I mean, that's the story, right? It's his story, but his story. But yeah, they just fucked it all up, man. That's why, in my opinion, they poison us, is to keep us from getting too old, right? So each generation, it's easier to lie to because true information doesn't pass on anymore, right? We're not old enough. We don't remember shit. So I'm telling you, that's why they've been poisoning us. All this fucking USDA and FDA, they don't give a shit about you. They're protecting big business and making sure they can poison us. I mean, everything's grown in forever chemicals these days, man. And they did it intentionally. So. All right, there's Frostbite. I got him. Which he's got two different links. I never know which one's the proper one. Well, it depends on what you like. I'll just grab one of them. I'll grab the one that more people are in. I don't know if that's the more popular view. Well, apparently it's the more popular view, but vertical or horizontal. I prefer horizontal, but that's just me. I'm old school. All right, there's Frosty's link. Oh, it's all distractions. I mean, all this news crap is distractions. I mean, who knows how the fire literally could have started accidentally, that's for sure. It's piss poor management of the forest system. I was talking to somebody at the restaurant the other night about this. Like, literally all you would have to do is have a program with a few shepherds, right? And they have their little group of either sheep or goats, and they take them through the forests out wherever in every state. Man. It can be in every state or federal land. And they maintain, those animals eat underbrush, and those people live in a tent or whatever, and you pay that person to do it. And you know what happens at the end of the year? You harvest those animals, you sell the fucking meat, clean, organic fucking meat, and then that subsidizes the what you're paying the salary for the fucking goddamn shepherd. Like, what the fuck? Like, really? I'm pretty sure you could pull that off and not have to pay really much any taxpayer money really to do this. Maybe at the beginning just to fund it initially, the setup, but yeah, it's fucking crazy. Like, they just don't give a shit, man. They'd rather have these fires happen, and now like insurance companies aren't paying out and shit. It's like, oh my God, like, you gotta be careful where you fucking live, man. Protect yourself, because those insurance companies might not pay out if something happens to you. So stay high, stay dry, cut the fucking trees away from your goddamn house if you have woods, you know. I'm all about having woods, trust me. I want woods, but I don't want the woods too close to my house. And maintain your underbrush. Get some fucking, you can even just have pigs too. You can also do pigs. Pigs also do the same motherfucking thing, man. They wallow, but they do the same thing, and they actually bring up native like grasses. Then you would end up with more of a silvopasture. Yeah, and it would be great grass probably for the fucking sheep and the goats. Oh my God, man. You can go crazy. I mean, it's insanity. Like, they just need, and this is the funny thing, I just heard this, Joel Salatin, if you guys don't know who Joel Salatin is, he's a farmer, regenerative agricultural farmer in Virginia. He's been around for a long time. He does some amazing stuff. Trump administration apparently reached out to him for him to be potentially even in charge of the USDA. He didn't want that job, and I don't blame him. But he tried to be an advisor. He was willing to be an advisor, and they didn't end up happening, of course. And if you notice, like JFK Jr. or RFK Jr., sorry, he's not in charge of the USDA, which controls a lot more stuff. He's in charge of something else, which doesn't control as much stuff. So he can't really make much change. So they took it, once again, it's all illusion, in my opinion. They don't put the right people in charge of shit to actually change shit. Yeah, Polyface Farms, exactly, Walsh. Amazing. Joel is amazing, Joel. Oh my God. I own almost every book he's ever published. So. Dirt patch? Yeah, it depends on how you maintain shit, you know? I mean, I would never plant sod. I don't know why people fucking do that. It's crazy. But two pigs. But that's poor management. It's not the fucking pig's fault, man. That's the thing that people think. It's the management. They didn't do it properly. Joel Salatin will move pigs every 12 days, max 12 days. That's the key, 12 days. After 12 days, there's a higher chance of pesticides or parasites and shit like that. And the pigs don't do as much destruction to the land. It's more beneficial to the land. That's the thing, is this big farming. You put 500 cattle in one big fucking field, and then you move them like once a year into another field. That's not regenerative agriculture. They're still living in their shit and stuff. You're supposed to move them daily, fucking daily, man. So yeah, they were just taught wrong since the 40s. And nobody's fixing it, right? Government's not going to subsidize farming regenerative way, which is the problem. Joel could have possibly changed something like that, or even RFK Jr. theoretically, slowly, potentially. But they don't want to. They don't want to, man. Why would they want to? The less money you have to rely on the government or pay the government, the less likely they want that to happen, right? So it's not even the government, really. It's the banksters. It's those 12 or 13 families that run the world. In my opinion. It's all my opinion. All right, I'm rambling. I've been on for an hour and 20. Shit, that's way too long. All right. I'm going to call it because I'll be back on later today, y'all. I appreciate y'all coming in and checking out what I got and listening to my bullshit. Because, it's, Oh, that was actually a pretty easy clip for what we were talking about. I should have done it earlier. Think about it. Where is it?
Think they really went to the moon. They say they went to the moon. Said there ain't no gravity up there. That means we can get high and never come down.
You might be, man. I'm sure I'm on the list. I mean, I'm so small, I doubt it. Even from my old Facebook posts, who knows? Possibly, probably. I'm sure I was flagged on Facebook in 2020. I posted a few things here and there, so they didn't like. I was hit with disinformation. Oh, I was having fun with it because I hated Facebook. I was like, before I delete this account, let's have a little fun. Oh, Dan, I made such little amount of these that I can't sell them. I gifted a couple. Like, I gave one to my sister because she was hoping I'd have a bottle for it so that she could gift it to a colleague. So I sold her a bottle. I gifted a couple to some coworkers and friends that I met up here, just a few. I sold a couple bottles. I do have the jalapeno. Just straight jalapeno. Obviously, it's got the garlic, it's got the onion, it's got the cilantro, it's got the honey cider, apple cider vinegar, and the honey in there. But no other pepper but jalapenos. So I do have those 6, but I'm going to offer those up to my highest tier members first. What's up, Angela? Good to see you. So they're theoretically in next week or the week after's auction, there might be a chance of getting a bottle, but I'm going to tell you guys this right now. It's $11 right now to ship a small flat rate box. Okay, I've shipped these before. I know what happens with these. I can ship them in like a smaller box, but the problem is, depending upon where it goes. I remember I shipped one to Muscle Shell thinking it was going to be $10 at the most, right? Like 8, because it was averaging like $8 like last year when I sold those and shipped them to people. It was like $16 fucking dollars, dude, because he's in Cali, I guess, and that's the rationale for that. I don't know. So then after that, I was just like, all right, I'm not shipping these out except in small flat rate boxes. 2 of them will fit in a small flat rate box. So what I was doing last year when it was $10 for shipping, now it's $11, so I'm going to add $1. Because it's $10 for the bottle, $10 to ship it, so it's $20 for one bottle. Now it'll be $21. But you could get the second bottle for $10 more. The problem is I don't have enough bottles really to do that this year. So it's expensive. That's all I'm going to say is it's expensive, man. I don't understand, like a good hot sauce is like $15 at least at the grocery store or wherever you buy it online or whatever. Typically for good hot sauce around 15. So it's a little bit more expensive than you would have to pay for like maybe like as an example, the show Hot Ones. If you guys don't know Hot Ones on YouTube, I definitely recommend it if you're into hot sauce and interviews with well-known people. I don't like to call people celebrities or famous. Well-known, that's the word I like to use, because the only reason anybody knows you is for whatever fucking bullshit reason. You're probably not really famous or a celebrity. You're just well-known. That's true. No sales taxes helps, I guess. I didn't think about that. $30. Shit? Seriously? Holy shit. Is that for like Dave's Insane Hot Sauce or something? Or Steve-O's. Yeah, I just heard about Steve-O's. Somebody at the restaurant told me they just tried some of the Steve-O's or bought some of the Steve-O's. I mean, it's not that hard to make good hot sauce. That's what I'm saying. It's like, so, this depends upon what you like. And the hardest part is just the growing of the peppers, really, I guess. And then, sourcing good quality product. You don't even have to grow your own peppers. You can go buy some peppers and make your own hot sauce. Is it going to be less expensive? I don't know. It could be. Theoretically, it could be. I might try that sometime. I should do a video on that. Run into like a Whole Foods or something. Up here, there isn't. There's Oriana's is more, actually probably more expensive than Whole Foods. It's fucking crazy. But yeah, I might pop in there and just grab I'll have to figure out how many habaneros I need. Because they'll have jalapenos and habaneros, but that's it. Maybe I'll do a habanero. Maybe I'll grab some habaneros and I'll grab like some mangoes, like some canned mangoes or some, or if they have fresh, I highly doubt they would this time of year. Maybe in South America, but then again, it's not local. I don't know. Or maybe some pineapple, some kind of fruit, and I'll make like a habanero with a fruit. Then I'll grab, you know, an onion and garlic and some cilantro and I mean, the problem is the apple cider vinegar, I don't want to buy a whole lot. I have it right now. And add in like what the cost of a cup of honey would be or something. And yeah, see what that price is out to be. I bet it would be less than $30. Is it less than 15? Maybe. I'll have to check that out. Obviously, the product isn't going to be as quality because it's not going to be as local, and I don't know if it's all going to be organic, but I'll try, obviously. What's up, Dan? Smoking Treasures dropping the $5 super chat. Appreciate you, man. Very kind. Very kind. All right, well, I guess 21 shipped isn't bad. So I will really try to make a lot of hot sauce next year, y'all. It might be challenging, but I will try. You know, so if I can get just like 8 really good, solid, large, well-producing plants, even just 8, I can make a decent amount of hot sauce, probably. So, yeah, we'll plan on 10, maybe 10 plants or so, or 12. Shit, I'm gonna keep adding it. Like, how many can I theoretically move around fairly easily? Because I might have to move around and not be like have too many in containers. Like, I'll have to figure that out. I'll have to get some pots. There's no way I've got 8 to 10 or 8 to 12 like really substantial size pots to really get good big ass pepper. Dude, I saw this guy on YouTube actually. Now thinking about it, his pepper plant was like fucking 8 feet tall, dude, and like 4 feet like wide easily. And it was only a few, like 4 months old. So yeah, it depends on how much, like you put it in a raised bed, but you have to make a really big circle, because if you know pepper plants, they don't have a deep tap root. They spread out really wide. So the wider the area you let them grow in, the bigger they can get. Oh, you sent me a text, Chad? Let me check that out. I can do that on my phone. So yeah, there's always that. What the hell is that? Let me pull that up. Oh. Holy shit, bro. What's that? That's awesome. Who fucking made that, man? Who fucking made you that? And is that going to be a channel port? That could be a really fucking expensive channel port, but cool as hell, bro. That is cool as hell. Oh, did my image go off while I was looking at that text? It's interesting. If that's the case, I'll have to remember that and present something else when I do that. Dan, I know it was dude. He had a lot of them like that. Like this guy literally was making pepper products. I think like this is a business or something. I don't know. It might have been a homestead actually. I can't remember what channel it was. I'll try to find the video sometime. I was just random shit pops up on my feed, you know, because I've been in homesteading and farming videos well before the solar period. Although it was a different channel name because they had a fake account basically. Angry Darlene had a commission. Nice. Yeah, man. Did you have a price yet? Do you know what a price is going to be? You going to bin them? You going to auction them? What's your plan on them? Tell me that. You don't have to tell the price. You going to auction? You going to bin? See, I thought, now looking back at how I did mine, I wish I would have done mine more like Silver Oceans and some other people do theirs, where he'll do like either one at a time or a group, like a smaller group, like number range, right? Because like I did all 50 at one time, and I don't think that was smart, or whatever, 35, whatever I had. Because Nash did it up to $50 because he wanted his number, right? But then that just set a huge high bar for everybody, and I ended up scaling it back at some point. I think I gave people like a $5 credit, or if they got the other channel bar, I discounted it $5. I think that's what I was doing. So because I don't know, I just thought it was high. So yeah, I like how Silver Oceans does this, because if you're looking for a specific number now, it's just a smaller group, and you just start it out where you have to be, and then it goes from there. So I think that's the smarter way to do it. But you do however you want to do it. I'm just curious because I'm interested in a specific number, probably. Why not? Like how many you haven't made? Because usually you have an idea of the number you're going to stop at. See, that's the problem. Everybody's going to want you to go to a different number. Like I had, SGT wanted me to make sure I wanted to go to 25, I think it was, or is that Spokane? Maybe Spokane is 25, SGT's 24. So it's too loud. And then Frosty wanted me to go to 31, I think it was, or something. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, that's a lot. That looked like a shit ton of work, man. And at 2.1 ounces, that thing would probably be like, I'm guessing, 100 something. Let me get another cup of coffee. I'm going to end this soon, though. Oh, and get this. I messed up so bad. Gold Sniping Farmer Bar 777 winner. 777? Who made a 777? What? What's going on? Oh, you waited. You see? Okay, JK just had to wait a long fucking time. But you got it. You got it, right? And you didn't have to. See, I like how he does that, though. I think it's smart. It's smart. And he keeps kind of like the demand up there. And he's got like specific, now he's got a few lots in every auction dedicated, right? So I like it. It's smart if you can sit on this stuff that long, but he's pouring, right? So he's only pouring so many at a time. And that's why it's slow and steady on his end. So, but interesting. What was I going to say? Shit, now I just forgot. I got distracted. I still had to bid on it. Well, of course you did, right? Of course you did. No, he does really good. He's smart with his auction. I like how he does things. Even as the rewards or gifts or giveaways, whatever you want to call it, are pretty cool. So. I mean, they might still favor certain people because some people are better with trivia than others, and I think some people are a little bit better at guessing, the drawing based upon certain information. But I think it also, is benefiting the people that are probably long-term subscribers and that hang out in his channel, right? Because they know him better. So I can see the benefit of that too. It's less chance that like a newbie's gonna, win that. Unless it's trivia, because anybody can be good at trivia. So I forget what I was going to say, though. I thought it was a good point I was going to make on something, but I get whatever. Get another 4 to 6 inches of snow yesterday. Well, up here, Chappie, in my location where I'm renting, I think I got about an inch or two over the last, I think yesterday. Yeah. It's hard to tell because some days we'll get a dusting, right? And then it's not going to melt because it's too cold now. And then the next day we'll get like an inch. So an inch can look like 2 inches sometimes. So I don't know, not a ton, but there's certain areas up here that just get hammered from lake effect. And this tends to be one of the areas where I reside currently. I'm in like technically the snow belt, but there's other areas that get way worse. Like is it Gaylord or Grayling? One of those, I think it was Gaylord. Just got hammered like those other 2 weeks that we had a crazy storm up here, which was a month or two ago. It was in December, early December. They got nailed. They got like 3 fucking feet, man. So yeah, and even just not too far away, like Elkaska got it wasn't Elkaska, it was north of Elkaska. They got like 24 inches. But that wasn't from this recent one. That was that December one where I got like, I ended up getting like 8 maybe here. So. Wow, seriously, Chappie. Well, see, you can drive through areas up here where they're off to the side of the road. Yeah, there's huge mountains of snow, and deep on the properties. You can snowshoe in certain areas around here, but the other areas, like where I'm at right now, there's like, if I was to like walk on like the yard, I don't know. It can't even. I doubt it's a foot. I doubt it's a foot. Now this might be closer to 6 inches. Or something, because it got up into the 40s not that long ago, a few weeks back, and it hasn't snowed that much, in my opinion. So far, it's been fairly mild up here. That early winter storm, I think, I should call it rare, but it hasn't really happened in the last couple of years, I don't think. But that's what they said is happening in the last like 5 or 6 years is they'll get like 8 inches, but then it'll get warm and it'll melt, and then it'll get 8 inches and it'll get warm and melt. I'm just throwing numbers out there, but it's staying pretty cold now, so I don't think we're gonna get much melting anymore. But yeah, I don't know, SGT. I kind of showed that in the beginning of the video, so if you want to go back and watch the first like 5 minutes when I end this, you'll see exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm like, so here's something I'm like, dude, hold on. Let me play a clip before I walk away. It's how rude of me to try to walk away without playing a clip. These are all short though. I need something at least 30 seconds. Or at least we gotta go to a different brand. We like the original brand. What can we do? I'll do this one.
I ran out of gas. I had a flat tire. I didn't have enough money for cab fare. My tux didn't come back from the cleaners. An old friend came in from out of town. Someone stole my car. There was an earthquake. A terrible flood. Locust. It wasn't my fault. I swear to God.
Right? That wasn't my fault. So maybe what I do is, I always got the batons and stuff. So maybe I'll just bust out the batons and I think this is a personal of mine, but the wall hangers maybe today. So and maybe I have a few knives. But maybe we'll do that even. Maybe I'll just do that stuff. I don't know. We'll figure it out, Shit. It's all good. That or it's just, Toolie just going crazy today, and if you got a problem with it, my response is always going to be,
yeah, go fuck yourself.
Or
I don't think so. Oh, we don't play that.
Or if you have to,
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. What's up, Funny Bitter? How you doing? Yeah, so one of my friends I met up here, right? He's got 2 daughters. I think he said like 8 and 10 or so, give or take a couple of years in that range, right? And he knows I have this channel, and he told me I'm the first person he's ever met in his life, and this guy's 45 approximately. I think he's 4 years younger than me. Yeah, right around 45. He said I'm the first person he's ever met that stacks or talks about bullying, basically. So he knows I have the channel, right? I told him what the channel is, and I think I don't think he's subscribed. He may have. He was talking about popping in or whatever, and I'm like, just don't bring your girls, because I've been known to drop some clips or possibly slip and say some stuff myself that you might not language you don't want your kids seeing. I mean, this is not a kid-friendly channel, really. I've never wanted it to be. I mean, it's fine if you want to bring your kids in here, but you have to know things I talk about, right? And I'm open and honest with all that. So, at your own risk, But yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever see Mark in here, but if I do, that's my boy from up here. He's cool. He's super chill. Laid back, works in special ed. So, smart guy. But yeah. No, I mean, shit, man. I always said my channel is not meant for 18 or younger. You know, the thing is there's no one ever been in here that's even that young, anyways. At least registered through, studio. So maybe on their own, on somebody older's device. Well, yeah, but somebody, you know what I'm saying. Well, that would be grandkids, would be, your situation. So. Oh, what's up, Jeff Thomas, coming in here with just the regular name? I played this earlier because I thought it was actually you, but it was actually Gold Panning. I forgot about his name. I just thought of, but I'll play it anyways, even though you just came in here with the regular name.
Who the hell are you?
You know. You all know exactly who I am. Say my name. Now. Say my name.
All right, I officially have now 5 hours, basically. That's it until the auction. So I think I'm going to end it. I've been on for an hour and 40 minutes, like just talking nonsense. I'm seriously, like, this is my plan. If my auctions end up getting too small or something, and I have to do them maybe like every other week or every month or something, maybe I just turn into like the farmer talk show or something, where I just have people up here and we just talk nonsense. Not nonsense, but you know what I'm saying. Stuff that other people might believe is nonsense. I was at a work party. Well, I shouldn't say party, but we stopped at a bar to say goodbye to somebody that's leaving, moving on to the private sector. And I said something and she's like, "Are you a conspiracy theorist?" And I'm like, "You understand what that word even means?" I'm like, a theory is just anything in science that hasn't been proven right or wrong, right? So you don't know, right? You're theorizing and you're speculating, whatever term you want to use. And conspiracy is just something that is including a group of people, right? That make it happen. So what the fuck? Why is that such a bad word anyway? And I know it's the CIA that made up that term after JFK got assassinated and discredited all the theories that were out there. But I'm just saying, and she was like, "You're right." I'm like, "Yeah, I know I'm right." And that's what it is. What's wrong with having a theory of a conspiracy nature? Shit. All kinds of nefarious shit going on. So, all right, yeah, I gotta get some bacon, man. I need some bacon.
So look, I got the whole neighborhood smelling like motherfucking bacon. It's almost done.
Mine is not almost done. It has not been started. If you offer me candy, I'm jumping in your van. There you go. I like the name. Maybe I shouldn't say that though, because that's a little borderline. That actually happened to me once. It wasn't a van. It was two guys in a like a sports car, I believe, if memory serves me correct. I was fairly young. I was playing with the neighbor girl in the yard. Our backyards abutted each other. We both lived on corners, so we had a huge side yard there on the corner. And we were just hanging out, right? And these two guys pulled up that were probably in high school age, maybe a little past, maybe. I'm thinking back, right? I was fucking young. We're talking like, shit, I had like 35 years ago or some shit, or no, longer than that. Like almost, probably close to 40. Not 40, but high 30s. And they were like, "Hey, you want some candy?" And she ran like immediately into her house to tell her mom. And I just stood there, and then they drove away. But my mom yelled at me for not coming and telling her. I'm like, "What? Why do I need to tell you? I didn't get in." I just remember saying, "Whatever." I wasn't stupid enough to even walk up to the car, I don't know. They might have been just fucking around, They were fairly young. Who knows, though? You never know. That was probably back in like the 80s. Yeah, definitely would have been in the 80s. It's just one of those vivid memories I have, man. It's interesting what you remember and what you don't remember. Well, I was too young to even know what that was there. SGT, but I mean, if it happened now, I would have been like, no, you want some bullets or something? You know, that would have been a better response. You want some lead, grass? Speaking of which, let me ask you guys this. So, and I could go up there today if I really wanted to before the auction, but I probably wouldn't. I could drive into town. The coin shop here has the copper bullets for $5. He had 17 of them. I ended up not buying them because I could have, and then I would have walked out with like no cash in my pocket. I like walking around with a little bit of cash just in case you need it for whatever reason. So I didn't, but I can go back. I don't think they're gonna fly off the shelf. They could. I doubt it though. But so you guys think it's a fair price? You would be interested in the copper pew-pews? I mean, that's what I paid for my two when I bought them. Like shit, man. Like 2 years ago, even, or a year and a half ago, and I sold one. I know I started at $5. The other one I still have, but these were still in the little baggies, so the original packaging. So they're perfect shape. Well, man. That's Jeff. Yeah, they're an ounce. They're a 1 ounce copper pew. I don't know what technically caliber they are mimicking. I would guess like a 45 or 44 or something. I don't know though for sure. I don't know enough about ammo by looking at it to tell you what the caliber is. And I didn't even like pick one up to look at it. I just counted them. They were in the under the counter in the glass counter. So, but yeah, they're 1 ounces. There's 17 of them. They're $5. That's where I'd start them. I'd do a 25-cent increment on something like that, obviously. So I don't know what they would end up selling for, but or I could bid them out. You know, I could always do that too. Well, Chappie, actually, I'll tell you what. Let's see. Oh, you know what? It hasn't. Your text hasn't populated on my computer for some reason. If it did, I'd be able to show it. I could share it, show everybody. You know, I can do. Hold on, I can do it differently. Let me do it again. Let's see that. Let me give you a clip. This is I'm trying to do something on my computer or on my phone and. Stupid stuff.
Oh, you fucking up the rotation. Puff, give. Puff, give. Fucking up the rotation. You can get killed with somebody else. That's some serious shit. You lucky you my boy. Take your time. Gotta crawl before you walk.
All right. Let's see if that worked. Well, yeah, we'll do it then. All right, we're there, man. I got it. Took a second. Had to download some stuff. I had to download it off the text message, and I had to send it to I had to move it over to the computer. There you go. You can see it, eh? Can I zoom in on that? Let me see. Where am I? What window I'm on? Shit. Window. Make this bigger. Not really. Not really. Thought I could, but I don't think I can. You know, this is as large as we're getting. So good as she gets, man. Hopefully everyone can see that well. Pretty sick. Yep, it says, see Happy Chappie, it's always 420 in space, 2.1 ounce Troy. It almost looks like a coin. I mean, it looks like a flying saucer, man. I mean, I'm sure that's, yeah, he obviously had like a toy mold of a flying saucer or something, right? But the way that he got the lettering to be like, instead of recessed to be raised, it's awesome. I don't know how he does that shit. How do you do that shit, man? Or somebody made somebody 3D printed it. That's the way they do that, huh? Yeah, there you go. Yep. 3D printed mold. There you go. I was gonna say that's the only way you can do that, right? That's fucking sick though. He does some good shit, that mask, man. Tell you what. That kind of detail to pop. I mean, it takes some talent from the porter too, but nice, man. I like it. I mean,
Yo, fuck nuts! It's probing time. You guys partake?
I'll partake.
Are you sure? It's pretty strong shit. I get it from the military.
Hit me. I'm hungry. We should cook up some sausages.
I don't want to get probed, Gus! What are you worried about? You're the one who's less exotic! What?
What's up, Big Apple Stacker? Good to see you. Well, man, I like it. Yeah, I can see that being challenging to make that into a channel for. A lot of work. A lot of work. Well, that's the thing, SGT. I think Angry said he might not be able to replicate the detail ever again. So might have to come up with something a little more simple, maybe, for a channel for. I don't know. Shit. Tell him to give it a try. You know, you got the proto. Maybe you end up with just like 5 of them or something. I don't know. I can just see Angry being super busy. Like probably everybody and their brother is asking that guy to pour something for them at the moment. All right, I'm ending it for real this time. I'm done. I've chatted just about it. I think I've talked about just everything. I've played a decent amount of clips.
What's this bullshit? I don't fucking care. I would have fucked you in the ass Saturday. I'll fuck you in the ass next Wednesday instead. Woo! You got a day Wednesday, baby!
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. And fuck you, I'm out.
All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all for coming by, checking this out. If you really want to see, you know, this stuff that's going to be in the auction and all the stuff that got pre-binned to see what you missed out on, you know, feel free to rewatch this when it drops as a regular video. You only have to watch maybe like 10 minutes to see all that. The rest of it's just messing around. All right. Hopefully I'll catch y'all later at 3:20 p.m. back here on my channel with Uli Tuli for the auction. She's got a bunch of stuff, I'm sure. All right. Later.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Why don't you get the fuck out of here? Come on, get the fuck out of here. Stop wasting my time. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Now get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Cause I gotta get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, Ralph. And get the fuck out of here.
All right, let me get the fuck out of here.
I told you, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.